It is. Welcome back. Here we are, guys. We're excited to be here.
Two broke dudes.
Two really broke dudes.
One really broke dude.
So we got to change this out to two broke dude and dudette every kind of name.
Dude and dudette, yeah.
Anyways,
you're a dudette.
Dude, yes. Anyways, comic book talk today. We want to talk about the whole Marvel Universe ending, essentially. That was kind of big news, I felt. I mean, mainly because I'm a big comic book reader. Big Spiderman, as we've discussed in another episode. Is that Marvel is ending their universe, and what they're going to do is mainly in the sense that they have so many different universes. Ultimate Universe, the Uncannies, the All New. Like, they have all these universes. I mean, I know Uncanny and All New take place in the same one, but it's the fact that they came from technically different universes. Anyways, what they're doing is they're killing every single one of those off, and they're creating one universe. One cohesive universe where everyone will live, i.e., very much going to happen. Like you guys are aware that we like Miles Morales. Miles Morales will be in 616. Ultimate Universe is gone, but he will have stories within their one universe now.
I think that's going to be dope, man.
Yeah.
So what, does that mean there's going to be like 10 Spider-Mans?
I think what that means is that the Amazing Spider-Man comic line with Peter Parker is going to be going, but Miles Morales is going to exist from the Ultimate Universe. He's now going to exist with Peter Parker. So they might have amazing crossover.
So there will be like 5 Spider-Mans chilling in New York right now. That's going to be dope.
Yeah, pretty much. And the same with like X-Men. But so my theory I wanted to have the conversation is because I think what Marvel's doing is I think they're really trying to F over all the people who have the rights to their comics. Like, i.e. Fox with X-Men and Fantastic Four, and Sony kind of with Spider-Man. Like they're trying to F everyone over so that way they just are kind of forced to give back the material to them. Kind of similar to like how they killed off Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine's big and they killed him off. So.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Yes, they kind of are, I feel. Mm-hmm. But I think it's a cleanup because they've had so many like...
Oh, it's a cluster. It's
a cluster just out there and there's too much going on. So what's the best way to do it?
Kill it all.
Kill it all. Reformat it back to one. Start from there and then branch off again. And that'll do it.
My big problem with it is like he said, it's a perfect example. It's just so big, but at the same time is they're doing so many number ones. Like I feel like almost every other 4 months you get a brand new issue number one. Like back in the day, you never got that. Like you got
you got like 600.
You're on issue 600, yeah. Like Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man finished its run on issue 700 before they relaunched it as Superior. Superior went number one, which was a big deal. And they go, oh, Superior 34, last one, Amazing Spider-Man number 3, or Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. It's like
he brought it all back again.
And it's like, come on. And now same thing. They just do so much stuff, and they don't.
It's marketing numbers. Because see the thing is like. The Amazing Spider-Man, even though you could jump in at some point, it's really hard to jump in when someone's got 300, issues before. It's like, oh, well, I missed all this content compared to it's, 2 set series or 30 comics. It's like, okay, well...
It's daunting. I agree with that. Like, that was one reason why it always took me a tough time to jump into. Because, I mean, at that time, like you said, you don't know what you're going into. Like, you might buy this issue, and then, oh, hey, now we're now in the part where Spider-Man is out of college, married to Mary Jane, and they're living a life. And then you quit reading, and then 2 years later, now he's divorced from Mary Jane, and he's doing something. I mean, I understand that entirely. It's tough, and they're really trying to make it so it's, oh hey, we had new issue 1. You can pick it up now, even though technically it's not 1.
It's like a continuation of like 800 other comics.
Yeah.
But now I think what it is like they'll start the one-off, and they'll branch out off of that one. So, like for DC, I know DC and Marvel are different, but. I think they did the Flash series or Flashpoint series. I'm trying to remember what it was. Basically, everybody in the DC universe got switched. So, like, Superman was like a villain in a sense. Batman, Bruce Wayne didn't die. Our Bruce Wayne died instead of his dad dying, and his dad took over Bruce Wayne's spot.
Oh, that's right. That Flashpoint one. I do remember that one. Yeah.
So Flashpoint. Instead of just making it like the 1 through 6, then they had like, and then the 1 through 6 of just this story, and the 1 through 6 in this story. So it's like, okay, even though they're making 6 comics just for the Flashpoint, you have to read the other ones for all the tie-in together. Kind of like Avengers vs. X-Men.
Yep. You had all the tie-ins to that one.
You had like, even though it was a 1 through 6 series, then you had the prequel to that, and then the after effects, and then the left and the right, and it's like, okay, can I just have like, and I hate to say it, but like The Walking Dead, I think The Walking Dead does a really good job. Yeah. Like, the reason they make those compendiums is because what happens in those books, what I would call the Walking Dead Bibles, it's there, it's written in stone. There's no like, oh, well, this happened in the off series. No. Yeah. Whatever happened in that book happened in that book.
Yeah.
Just like in the games, they're all separate entities.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And that's actually one of my biggest pet peeves of the comic books is that I like Spider-Man, but I only read the main Spider-Man. Like, what is it? The newest one that's going on is the Spider-Verse. It's coming to an end finally, but you know there can be the after effects and all that stuff. But while in the Spider-Verse, they started, I think, I kid you not, 7 different comic lines, all for one Spider-Verse. It was like Spider-Verse, Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man universe. Then they had Spider-Clones, Spider-Team-Up, Spider-Women Team-Up, Ultimate Team-Up.
Spider-Women Team-Up, though.
Yeah. And they just, did all these comics for nothing. Like, you guys can just create an issue a month. Let's call it 60 pages thick. Get all those artists that are wasting their times on 20 different books, have them write one book, charge
it more.
One flat fee of like $15. I will pay it because I know, hey, this is technically amazing, and now I get all these stories in one, and now you guys
get all the content, and it's it's linear, and it all makes sense, and you don't have to go hopping from book to book.
Exactly. And now, like, when I read this, and there's a little annotation at the bottom of the page. See this book issue this for this explanation. I don't want to see this book. I'm going to go online actually and read it. I'm not going to.
But they're going to make more money off of that.
I know that's the reason why they did it. It's just they make more money. So.
Well, you should get that that one Marvel comic thing that they have right now, where it's basically you sign up online.
Oh,
I can't remember the website.
I thought DC does that. Is Marvel doing that too? Because I know
Marvel's got one now.
Do that? Because I know DC has one where it's like one flat fee, and on the app at least you get all their comic books, all the new ones, old ones, everything. Like,
how much is that?
I think it's like $60 a year.
$60 a year? That's it. It's worth it, man.
And you get the day and date. They say when the new comics come out, you get it then and there. You can just read it.
See, I'm going to call it like this. Honestly, in my opinion, DC's comics are better. I think Marvel's movies are way better. Though.
Marvel's movies are better, but I think that's the problem. Is I think Marvel's in a weird rut right now. Their comics aren't incredible. In DC, when they kicked off the New 52, they killed it. They came back and they said, you know what, we got to fix this, because Marvel was kicking that at the time, and now they think that in comic book sense, DC really came back.
Well, they're pushing hard. I mean, DC doesn't make a movie every year like Marvel does, and that's all Marvel's really become. I mean, not just that, but
Marvel's become a big movie.
They put their eggs in all their eggs in that basket.
Well, I think that was the other thing too. Is I think when Disney bought them more or less with the movie sense. Like, you guys are going to be cranking these movies out. You just have this blank checks from Disney here to
make the movies. Let's get our money back now. I mean, just kind of like with the Star Wars one, they started that immediately. Like, they contacted J.J. Abrams in like the first week.
Gosh, I know that was like the second they bought Lucasfilms. Like, what was it? They already announced within a month. Oh, Lucasfilms is bought. Oh yeah, 2015 Star Wars 7. Every other year is going to be following Episode 7. Every other year is going to be a numbered episode, and then every year in between those is going to be spin-off films. Like, I feel like by the time we get to probably Episode 9, I think everyone's going to be so burnt out on Star Wars.
I don't think so. Like, I don't mind going once a year.
But like, so it's going to be Star Wars Episode 7. Then next year, we get the Star Wars spin-off, which is rumored to be the Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Fett film.
People are going to watch that. That one's a dead.
Then you get Star Wars Episode 8 right after that. Then we get another, which is
rumored to be Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. Well, then you get, which is rumored the following to be is a Yoda one. It's like a Yoda or Obi-Wan is like the kind of rumor that's going to be the one after Episode 8. Then you're going to go to Episode 9.
And it's going to be Elite. Oh, wait, no.
Then you're going to go to Episode 9. That's going to end that trilogy. Then they're going to go to another spin-off. Then they're going to go to
it's going to be Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Well, the rumor is that it's... The rumor, yet again, guys, this is just what we get from the internet.
The internet.
Is that it's going to be a Yoda prequel, which explains how Yoda became kind of the Jedi Master, or like worked his way up as a young age, kind of became who he was. And then the Obi-Wan one is rumored to be Obi-Wan one. Yeah. The Obi-Wan movie is rumored to be his time protecting Luke, like what he had to deal with, if anything. And I bet you they're going to weave in like he did some grand adventure while protecting Luke. Yeah. I don't know what they're.
Of course,
but that's the rumor, because like, where do you go?
I really can't wait to see Yoda as like young Kermit the Frog. Hello, everybody.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll make it cool. I think the director for the Boba Fett film looks pretty sweet. It's Gareth Edwards, the guy who did Godzilla. The Godzilla reboot.
That Godzilla reboot, though.
That was good. I like that one. That was good.
But anywho,
Yeah,
Marvel Universe is destroying upon itself.
Yeah,
like a black hole.
And I really think too they're also doing it. He said again. One, I think it's two reasons. One, they're doing it to F over the movie studios, Fox, which even the Fantastic Four movie, which
looks good,
is rumored to be completely different from the comics already. Like, complete. The powers are the same, but how they get the powers, how Dr. Doom becomes like everything about it apparently is different than the comics already.
Yeah, they need to be original. If they're not original, it's gonna be like, oh, this isn't,
Yeah, and then on top of it, the X-Men, same with like killing Wolverine. The rumor is that they killed him because it's like, how do you get a franchise back from one of the writers openly said, you kill off the biggest character. So
makes sense.
And then same with so I think they're doing it just to kind of screw them over, but not really. But at the same time, like Chance said earlier, to bring all these universes back to one universe and to be like,
and then redo it again.
Hey,
that's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, hey, all you people, there's issue number 1, and that's it. This one issue is everything.
Yeah, exactly. And then it'll be split off again, and then in 20, 30, 40 years, you're going to split up.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho,
I think
we'll see you.
I think we got to wrap it up there, guys. There's an important call coming in. Take it easy. See you guys next time.
Bye! Hello? Hey, what's up, man?